Yeah. Medium child. Watch out. Big things are going for your baby.
Welcome everybody. This is Talitani and this is the last part of the talk with Carlin Cooper for Big Things Are Gone.
We say we are going to emancipate ourselves from mental slavery because whilst others can free the body, none but ourselves can free the mind. But some of them don't understand and ain't quite happy for their mind type.
Well, you know, sit down at jail you. When I keep up that tie-up business there again, we pull off that rope there. In 2008 or 2009, I think, them come up with the bilingual education project. And yes, that during that time there, them did a test out for see how Pitney would have learning at them own language. And you mentioned it before about how Pitney learning at them own language. What you think for happen about Pitney learning at them own project language? Sorry about that. What you think for happen about that? Because we still say work for your time, but the government stop push it. You think say in the future at some point Pitney for start learning at them own language. Get the learning and thing done in them own language.
Me tell you, say, me tired to tell this your story. Me go to one primary school for give one talk for Heritage Month. And me say Heritage Month, me go use the language where a part of the heritage. So me go give the little talk in a Jamaican. You must see the picnic, them just I listen when me done. One of them say, Miss, when you coming back? Because you know, say, that's the first time any big smiley talk to them in them language in our school. When we don't know them, I have one little, little drinks and little refreshments. And the principal, she said to me, she always wonder, oh, it's all right for you use the language if you do literature, you study Miss Slow and so. And in another place in the school system. And she tell me this story. She said she did see one little boy out running at the schoolyard one day in a class time. And she stopped him and she said, whose class are you in? The little picking look on her and say, hey, miss, whose class are you in? Hey, miss. And she said she all tell him say enough. He say, because he are one of them we call nasal in a Jamaican. It means that you don't know what the elder person is saying. Till finally she catch up herself and she say, why your teacher? And the picnic tell him him teacher name same time. The picnic know him teacher name, him don't know whose class are you in. You understand? That English, him don't know English. I'm right one column when we call whose class are you in? And me say, can you imagine a little picnic in a class whole day? All him a said to himself, hey miss, him don't know what go on. And that it make we have to use Jamaican in the school. And we can teach them English, we can teach them all of the subject them, teach them maths, teach them, social sciences, everything can teach in a Jamaican.
And that whole heap of people don't know
They don't
because
understand.
when the study did done, when I get a look at people, them look at information, when the study that did done, them realize that the boy them I catch on little quicker than the girl them because the thing brought down in our way them can say them identify with that more. So have the people have get to them a chance to learn, not take what the decision from them say them can't learn in the two of them.
I see them love is a girl read better and faster than the boy. The girl them have like discipline to sit down and read. But if the boy them might get the knowledge in the language where they understand, then we learn same way. When boy they not no patience, plenty they not no patience for try with the English. But if you give them the information in a Jamaican, then we take it in.
Yes, it's just like how the principal has said about you use it in a literature. That sounds like a box to me. You think say people, not just Jamaican people alone, but people in general, put the language in a one box. If you think them put it in a one box, what kind of box you think them put it in?
Them put it in the culture box. It's a culture. And so you can have festival, and you have the little people, them give Miss Lou poem, and them do like a speech and so. But that have a festival, that are almost, that like say that have entertainment, that are not a serious school work. You see, that's the problem. So, we don't know how we're going to deal with that, but Ministry of Education have to take a position for say, this is one language and we are going to take it serious. Because I saw it have to go. So, the teacher say, we can't use it. If you pick it, they don't understand how them are going to learn. Me tell you, say, me go to Helsha Beach and me love to talk to the youth, them, man. And me see some young man, them about 20, so I talk to them and them say, we could talk and what them do and thing. And one of them say, when him in a school, him never really interested to learn and so on and so forth. And him say, when the computer come in now, and him friend they email him say, them a ask him, oh, you take so long for answer. Him say, him have to, try him best to try and write what he want to say. And he say, but he realized that this computer thing up your reading and writing.
I don't know if him think that.
But no, through him want email, him have to make the effort. And the point now, if them did use them kind of thing in a school, find a way to make the youth them interested in what them do, then them would make the effort to read and write. So him say, but it's a pure reading and writing, they never know. So him suddenly, all of a sudden, him say, this is something we want to do. So him have to make the effort.
So we have to start thinking about how we teach the pitney them or what we teach the pitney them, so we have to start the better. Because when I'm a teacher, them Tasha and Francis have a bigger up here. So when she teach her little course, the way she put it together, the pitney them, I think none of about her 30-something pitney them would take that little class there. They miss
what make you call the class little? You use little plenty, to describe people. Like you mean it positive.
No, because we never, at the time for that class, for introduction to, she never expects so much. For that little time there, no, I will leave a pitney. Because the year before I did 10.
And them are not pitney, them are universities. I forgot bad up the interview, I know,
She bad me up. You see people she bad me up. We never expect so much people. So when we see 30 away, I say, no, man.
Yes.
Class
That good.
Because most of the time, when the pin them come and I ask about the class, I say, we don't want to learn about that. I don't know about the language already, so I don't think I need to come at the class. But the way how she put the class together, she get a whole set of picnic to enjoy themselves. Some of things say
So let me ask you something, how old picnic is?
How old picnic is to me, say it's a bad thing about Jamaican people. Whether you're 30, you still hear people say, that little picnic there.
All right.
So
Yeah, me understand.
The
Me
bad old
understand.
people ways. You know country
understand.
life.
Yeah, man, me understand.
I have to ask you this now. What make you turn one stalwart for the Jamaican language? And you're back now, and you take the beating them all the while, you're back broad. How you turn a stalwart and how you back so broad?
Well, me don't know. Me just know say I feel my language. I mean, I make nobody beat it out of me. And me think say we fi accept say I feel my language and just go in at it. And my back broad, let me tell you how my back broad.
Can I have to ask you?
No, well, it have to do with how me grow as an Adventist. Everybody I go church on Sunday. We are go church on Saturday. We say them on the broad road leading to destruction. We up on the narrow road leading to heaven. So from you grow up with that mentality, say you don't have to go with the crowd. It give you confidence to say, well, that's how me see it, so this is what me I stick with. So me say the church have a big part to play in all my back broad, because you just have to go through and you can't make what people say stop you, because you make people stop you, and the same people that stop you, if you don't care, mind chap them come on and say the same thing what you say. I'm going like say I feel them idea.
That's another lie. Adventists grew up some strong people.
Yes.
Me are one of them cards. They're back off a broad.
Yes.
When the beating them are come.
Yeah, serious thing, man. So yeah, the idea say don't follow the crowd. I remember, Lucille Matthew Mayer, one of the big time historian, when she see when me I do a dance hall, or me I say dance hall I want space where woman liberate. Everybody else I say, dance a lot of space where fight down woman. I'm just going through with my own me seat. I say African fertility rituals that come over from the continent in Jamaica, and that's how the woman them celebrate them sexuality. I remember Lucille Matthew Redmere said to me, Caroline, never let what other people think about your work stop you from doing it. Mm-hmm. Always remember that, because she said you have to have, when to be an intellectual, you have to have courage. You have to have confidence. You have to say, me get the idea, and me go follow it and see where it carry me.
Because 10 man were out there said no, but you have other one, the other 10 will catch on.
Yes, you have to say, me see something here, and me not drop it.
Alright, since I was stalwart, you see how far the language I come from Miss Lou to now.
And not just Miss Lou, you know, but I have to pick up.
Alright,
the
come
man
with
before
it. Give me
Miss
the little
Lou.
history. Give me the history.
I have to pick up Claude McKay.
Alright,
Claude
done with the history.
Claude McKay come before Miss Lou, and in fact, when a Miss Lou teacher did give her a copy of one of Claude McKay book them, when the teacher see how she had defend the language, I can't remember which one she gave her. But Claude McKay, him did a deal with it. Him did have some poem called Can't Stop Balance, where the policeman attack and them use Jamaican. And him did defend the language for a long time. So, yeah, we have to big up Miss Lou, because she carried away and him did leave Jamaica and go to America. And so sometimes people forget, say him a Jamaican because the American they hug him up as
them own.
Say him a black American almost. So him was a very important man for the language and for him own influence upon Miss Lou. And the joke, you know, a one white man did live out here, where him name him write one book upon Jamaican folk sayings and tales. I remember him name. And him did encourage Claude McKay for writing a Jamaican, because McKay did write some poem and things in English. And the man said to him, no man, writing a Jamaican. And McKay him did feel away himself, but this is the whole time country thing where me I try to get where from, and you are encourage me figure use it, you know, but him try it. Can't remember the man's name, but anyhow, him a very important. And you see, that point, plenty time of the people there from foreign will
push
come,
it more.
see, say we have something, and I encourage you to hang on upon it. And we know, have no respect for our own culture.
So listeners gonna see how Caroline does a drop the history part way, cause me never know that, so I have to take the teaching as we go.
Yeah, man, I'm just Google the man where did encourage McKay for writing a Jamaican, Walter Jekyll. Him name come from England, and him write one book called Jamaican Song and Story.
Where see the language I go in the next couple of years?
Language I go from strength to strength, because you can't fight down people's language, you can't fight down people's culture. And the more I talk it up and I live with culture, language I gonna get stronger and stronger, more stronger and more stronger.
Strength to strength, it's gonna boost up like supplement and people, they hear that.
Yeah, man. Every month, Gleaner have even one column in a Jamaican. I mean, now make them fight me down. When me did write for the Observer, 1 week English, 1 week Jamaican, and they did beg me if me can't just write 3 weeks in a English and 1 week in a Jamaican. And me tell them, say the English and the Jamaican married. If them not want the Jamaican, then can't get the English. And you see, and when me did start write for Gleaner, you know, me did think say me could have write in a straight English. And then you're right on certain things, you just have to say them in a Jamaican. And, you know, they fight me till me tell them, say, if them not want the Jamaican, then I get the English. Same thing you have to do.
All right, well, we'll come to the end now. I did have a little question. I did have a little question from last year for ask you. When you got the Miss Lou event last year, how it did stay? You think
Which one? Which one you talk about?
The statue up at August.
Oh.
Up a garden town.
Eh.
You think say some of the promises where you hear them make up there, what them are going to do for the language? You think them are going to follow through with it? Because you know the little saying with them say a promise is a comfort to a fool. You think say they are wait, you think we are fool?
Well, the politician them, you know, them out make for chat. But this year I'm a slow centenary, 100 years since she born. I'm here again, them a talk about where them are going to do. So I'm going to wait and see now. Make we hope, say, them recognize, say we have to deal with own culture, we have to deal with self. Because if you take away what people language, you have to take away them identity. Language are something where tell you what person is, you know, that are who you be are your language.
That I want to something.
Yes, who you be, you see, we do all of the interview. Me know say me I go back and forth between Jamaican and English because that's how we grow. We're bilingual. We have the two language. And we have to hug them up. And the way they make you feel, say, Jamaican are nothing. When you talk in a certain situation, say where I do interview, you know, sometimes it's hard to just stick to the Jamaican alone, the Jamaican one. But you just have to go and do it, to go and make a little mistake, and after a little time you find say you can do this straight Jamaican.
Can
and
you
don't have
it
to get
out
you know, have to mix up with no English. And maybe sometimes you have to mix up the two of them because as we talk, we have the two of them in our head. So which one come out first?
As we said, I remember give you a little story. When me I go basic school now, me never patois, because I never grew up in my house, never Jamaican language. When me reach basic school now, me realize that no man, I me when I talk up English now, me have to bust after shut here for 15. So you see by a month now, in a basic school, that shirt they gone, man. Me just say Jamaican alone, me did that talk. When me come home, mother say, whose child is this? Where's my child? Cause English did gone, come after 15 with everybody else to try.
So you happen to come up in a family where only English them talk?
My mother did strict on the English thing. Only English show used to play in the house. She only talk to me in English. Family member them did have to come over and talk English. So I never used to interact or mix up with the people them on the road. So I just straight English alone. So.
Because she knows that English are going to carry you far.
So she have to beat that out of me and she hear like a Jamaican whap whap whap. You know, hear me say she beat it out of me. But me I hope say hearing me and you and hearing the news and hearing the weather and hearing the tour them and hearing all of this, I would miss Lua come up. I hope say we have an opportunity for the little pet them grow up, love them language like how you love it, and able to find themselves. So listeners, want to thank you for come back and listen to Big Things Are Going. We have to thank Caroline Cooper for coming and give that little interview. She never have to come do it, but she come in, come give it.
One last point, you know, that we can learn enough language. I know English and Jamaican. Their brain, you go to Africa, the people them talk all 10 language. So we have to celebrate the brain power and just pick up our own culture and learn what we can learn about other people's culture too.
Because we don't want to just learn about ourselves. So, we have to thank you, Caroline, for coming in.
Pleasure. I'm glad for come.
I would have to ask her some of them questions because a long time I want to fasten your business.
Yeah, man. Business make for fastener.
So, I thank you, everybody, for come and listen to Big Things Are Going. Wagwan, everybody. Wanna just catch the last part of the talk with Caroline Cooper on Big Things Are Going. We have a bag of things that come on our YouTube page, so open up your ears and your eye and look out for what we are going to carry on Broadcast Jamaican. Now walk good. See you next time.
Yeah. What's up? Big Things Are Going.